This world is killing me. Light it up. If you feeling me, I feel. Light it up. If you feeling.
Hello, my name is Ebony, also known as High Frequency Seeker, and this channel is to help you build knowledge and skills to attract abundant health, wealth, and happiness into your life. So welcome back for another one. I thank you so much for anyone who decides to click on one of my videos. I greatly appreciate it. So today's video intentions is gonna be a lot. I have a lot to share with you guys, and I feel like it's gonna be exciting. I feel like this video is gonna be empowering. That is my intentions for this video. It's really for empowerment of everybody. If you are into, spirituality and stuff, the Lion Gates portal is open today. And, this is me opening the door to the Lions Gate portal. And I feel like through that door is empowerment, okay? I am a Leo moon, so that's our moon sign is, what's inside. And this Lion Gates portal thing has been grabbing at me, okay? Been grabbing at me about empowerment. So that's what this video is really going to be based around. So I'm going to show y'all a quick picture of what I like to call the map right now. This map came about from my Pluto through the generations. And I just so happen to still have the cards out. And my mentor that I love had made a video like the next day after I made it. It was called This Decision Will Lead You to Happiness. It was on June 5th. If you want to go take a look at it, which I definitely think you should. That was a powerful video, okay? Powerful. But what came out in that reading was the inner child and the victim consciousness card. And once I went to go clean up my cards and look, and I was like, wow, like, you know what I looked at it as? It was like, that's what bridged the gap from Generation X to the millenniums. The Generation X had the procrastination card and the temptation card. And then the millenniums had the tribe and dreams. Now, when I look at that from the Generation X to the millenniums, those women look really different. From the temptation card to the tribe and family card, those women look very different. The energy of them are very different. So, that video I watched of hers, and then the inner child and victim conscious came up. I was like, okay, I was just playing with it and put those two cards there and was like, this is what's going to help bridge the gap. From procrastination and temptation to move us into the energy of tribe and dreams is going to take working on your inner child and your victim conscious. That's what it's going to take to bridge that gap. And that has just been on my mind. And I was just like, what am I supposed to do with this? What am I, what am I supposed to do, Lord? And it's really been bothering me, but I figured it out today. It was like it came to me today, and then I sat down and was like, okay, let me make this video. So we're going to get into the reading portion of this, and I'm going to show you what's going to help bridge the gap. That's what we're going to work on, okay? So I'm going to flip them over. Because this is what, hold on, before I flip them over, this is what we can't take with us in that new door, in the Lion's Gate. You can't take this with you in the Lion's Gate, okay? This is what we cannot take with us. This is what help bridge the gap. This right here, victim consciousness. Now, if you're in the tarot, the strength card has a lion and a lady on it. And, oh, sorry, it is the strength. That's your strength card, which has a lion on it. And it's Leo season. And it brings out the sun. And the sun card is also a part of Leo energy. So, Spirit was like, well, when I was, you know, just looking at the map on my own, I read this victim conscious card, and it said the way to get out of victim consciousness was doing something to empower yourself. And I'm like, oh yeah, that does, you know, doing something that empowers you gets you out the victim conscious. Okay, so I'm gonna read. And also, I chose these two cards too because there's a man here and there's a lady here. And also what we're going to discuss, which honestly I've been like putting off to discuss, but narcissists and empaths will kind of be discussed. That's why I have a man and a lady here in the victim conscious mind. But what can't go with this into this line game. This is what needs to be healed, is our victim consciousness. All right, I'm just looking for it here. So I'm gonna read victim mentality first, this one. Taking your power back. A man is hunched in a corner with a rope tied around one waist. The other end of the rope is tied to a bedpost. Next to him is a picture of a waterfall with water flowing out of the pitcher, splashing around him. Through the water represents his spirit trying to lift him up. The man feels hopeless. Resigning to his situation, even though he has the freedom to untie the rope and leave. You may have a victim conscious about a situation you're in or about your life in general. Although you are feeling powerless, unable to direct your destiny, you are like the man in the card. You have the power to untie yourself, stand up, take action, and move on. There's something so disabling in the victim mentality. It can create paralysis of will and energy that help you absolutely stuck, that keeps you absolutely stuck. Your attitude may come from the situation or from the power-hungry person trying to control your life. Your mindset may also be sourced in a story from the past where your power was stripped away. Either way, you must untie yourself from your negative pattern, open yourself up to strength of your spirit, and reclaim your right to direct your own life. Even if you have had this powerless view for a long time, it's time to stand up for yourself now. Affirmation. I always have the right to make my own decisions. I have the strength and the courage to live in my power every day. Yeah. So let me read the other one and then victim consciousness. Stop blaming others and take responsibility for what you are creating. It's easy to think that life is unfair and point a finger at others. If you hear yourself saying, life is unfair, bad things always happen to me, I'm not good enough, nobody cares about me, why me, I can't do what I want to do, etc., then you're losing your power. Nourishing your victim aspect and asserting yourself in the victim club. Your inner victim can stop you from moving forward by creating dramas, making you judge others, telling you that you don't deserve better, and keeping you stuck in a financial rut. You need to build your inner confidence, self-worth, and courage. Get out of your comfort zone and work on expanding and growing in all areas of your life. The light side of the victim archetype is the victorious part, which can help you to hold your power without getting angry and attacking others. It can also assist you to create healthy boundaries and act from a place of honesty, integrity, compassion, and love. Like, you also can empower yourself by embracing all of who you are. Okay? Hold on real quick. Sorry about that, guys. Mom life. But a way to also empower yourself is to do what you like. Do what makes you happy and not what make others happy all the time. Like, you know, this is so interesting because this is all the mind. So I tell everybody all the time, well, I try, you know, because that was one of the very first things I learned was the process of manifestation. And the process starts with how you think. It starts there. And then how you think determines how you feel. These people are victims. So they feel like victims. And when you have feelings, dark feelings, they turn into dark actions. This man right here is dark action is he can't get up. He feels tied to something. You know, his books right here that he can learn from. He can only see what's wrong. Same thing here. She's pretty, you know. But on the inside, she doesn't feel that way. You know? And it'll kind of leave you stuck, looking, you know, spaced out or, you know, whatever. But it's just hard sometimes. Because I know this isn't easy to come out of. But I'm telling you, do something empowering. This video is my help right now. This helps me helps me come out of my victim consciousness. Focusing on what I do want and not what I don't want is a mind thing first. Because we create our reality. We create it. Nobody else. We create our own reality through our thoughts. It starts there. And we cannot move forward as a group or as individuals with this continuous consciousness right here. We can't keep moving. So, I got this surrender deck. Spirit, what should we surrender to? How can we heal this consciousness? And yeah, how can we heal this? And I also brought this up too because I don't talk about love a lot, guys. let me say this first. I don't talk about love a lot because I'm actually in a narcissist empath relationship. That's how I started in tarot, wanting to heal that relationship. And I came across unconditional love, tarot. I wish I could find a video, but I don't even remember what it was. But that was the video, like, that's what she talked about. And that you can stay. And you don't have to leave. Because technically, y'all really can help each other. Just one person has to get up and get out. And then help the other person. No matter which one gets up first. Just somebody has to wake up first and then get their stuff together. And help the other person. Because the narcissists and empaths really right now are both in a victim consciousness. Both of them. And how you get out of it is by doing something empowering for yourself first. And once you empower yourself, you can empower somebody else. That's what energy does. The presence of love will always cast out fear. Love is bigger than fear. But as a victim consciousness, we think fear has us held down. Not love, fear. Not feeling empowered, not feeling, somebody took something from me. Or, whatever that feeling is. It could be a lot. But you live in a safe world. You are safe. You are loved. You are abundant. You just have to know that. You have to remember that. You have to surround yourself with it. The victim conscious also reminds me of like the crab in the bucket mentality. Because I read in this book one time, it did say like you can't be a victim and be rich. So there's no such thing as a rich victim. Like, how would it be if you got all the money, you got a whole lot of money, but you complaining that your dishwasher broke? I mean, you got the money to fix it. How are you a victim? But, they say complainers like to be with complainers. I mean, sometimes that's the comfort zone we build. But there's a way out, okay? That's my main thing. There's a way out, and you don't have to stay in this consciousness. So, Spirit, what do we have to surrender to get out of this victim consciousness? What can we surrender to? Male or female, narc, empath, what can we surrender to? Wow. Surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. Wow. Surrender to miracles. Because we create miracles. Miracles are natural. Miracles are natural, y'all. You create them. That's one thing you can do that's empowering. Surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Trust yourself. Bottom of the deck, surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Yeah, like these animals, like these dolphins, know that you create miracles. When awareness is empowering. Knowledge is power. That's why these books are here, but he don't want to see them. It could be a miracle in this book. It could be a miracle in there. And you created it by just moving, reading, whatever. Surrender to trust. Trust yourself. I mean, being in the victim conscious, you obviously don't trust yourself or anybody, you know? That's why I said, and you know, you can empower yourself and say, what is it that I want? And take action on that. Know that you have chosen the right path. You know that by how you feel. You know you've chosen the right path by what you think, by surrounding yourself with things that are going to help you transform. Remember, it said in this card, the best thing about coming out of victim consciousness is being victorious. That's the other side of this. Also, picture of map. You see the end of this card, end of that map, ended in sexuality. You're going from this to that sexuality card. Okay? And that's learning to trust yourself again. And that's going to take time. It ain't something that's going to happen overnight, but gradually, slowly, surely, if you see yourself back in the victim conscious again, do something empowering again. Do it again. And that's what builds your strength. That's what builds your confidence. That's how we manifest. That's how we start thinking better. That's how we start feeling better, so we can have better reactions. Let's get some tarot on this. To some more surrender and trust in this victim consciousness. It's filled with just untrusting of self, and I get it. I get it. But the best thing you can do is empower yourself to say, I'm going to learn from my mistakes. I'm going to learn from my mistakes. You know? Oh, yeah, see? Learn four wands. Brings you happiness. Learning from your mistakes. Then, this is like, I just got this deck, but none is like, I think, like a special card. It doesn't even have like a meaning. It's just like blessings. Dang, I can't find the book yet. But yeah, I think that's what that card means. It just means like blessings. Okay. Yes. Yes, empath. Blessings coming through when you trust on this path. One more. Six of Wands too. Trust yourselves, y'all. You are not victims. You are safe. You have spirit on your side all the time. I've been trying to, tell people building trust in the spiritual world. It's spiritual beings out here that want to connect with you. Connect with them. I'm telling you, they will help you not feel lonely. They build trust with them. Ask them. Talk to them. Talk to spirit. It's all you got to do. That's just the first little step. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we got over here. Oh, you know what? I said I wasn't gonna use these cards, but I got something special for the narcissist. I ain't gonna call me that. Just for my divine male, masculine energy. I got something special for you. All right. Three of Pentacles. My bad, guys. Okay. So, first card that came out was the Three of Pentacles. So, some collaboration. My divine masculines. Definitely some collaboration. All right, what else you got? Okay, adventure, collaboration, adventure with this Fool card, and the star. The stars. Definitely watch out for your, think about your dreams. See what comes to you in your dreams and following those. Those are clues to where you need to go. Becoming a little bit more collaborative. Oh, okay. Also, this is gonna create miracles, okay? Become the Fool again. Become the Fool again, divine masculine. You know? Become the Fool again. Because the Fool is like internal. Let your mind become the Fool. Start there. Just let the mind become a fool again. And it will bring you partnerships to work with. Stars. It'll bring you the stars. It will bring you the stars. And miracles. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I'm so incredibly just like excited for this Lion Gates portal. It's gonna be tremendous healing coming along. Tremendous healing of the mind. And plug, watch my nervous system video, because our consciousness is connected to our mind, which is your nervous system. And that our nervous system controls how we act, how we react to things, how we how we perceive things. Because also too, this is nothing but a view, like a perception of things. Spirit is asking you to dream a new perspective into your life. And dream a perspective where you're powerful. Where anytime you feel like you got into that victim mode, how can you empower yourself? That's journal work right there. Think of any moment in your life where you felt empowered and rewrite that mug to make you feel empowered. Example, say if your family member or somebody called you ugly, like growing up. Oh, you don't eat all those cookies or it'll make you fat, right? But you like cookies, like, and you're a kid. Maybe they were just trying to protect you. They didn't understand it was hurting your feelings. You couldn't communicate that it was hurting your feelings. But now that you're older, you just understand that they were trying to protect you. So you can forgive them and let them go. A lot of forgiveness too. I just heard Spirit say forgiveness. Forgiveness, divine feminine, brings trust. You know how you trust somebody again? by building it. You have to build trust. You have to get to know them again. Get to know yourself. Get to know what your true desires and wishes are. Sorry, y'all. I feel like I keep stopping this video. But the way to build trust is to get to know someone. Get to know yourself. Get to know what you want and how you feel. Get to know yourself, the good and the bad. Well, it's nothing really bad, you know what I'm saying? Just get to know yourself. All the things you perceive bad might not even been bad. They might have been for your highest good and you don't even know. Because you don't want to look, and I know we don't want to look. We want it to just go away, but it doesn't just go away. You have to heal it. It's like a big open sore. This victim conscious is like a big open sore that nobody wants to heal. You know? Let me go, y'all, because mom life is calling me. And nothing is perfect, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm in this with you. I'm in it, like, I understand. But I still had to make the video. Spirit said, still go on. It don't matter if them kids in the background. Alright, y'all, I'm playing too much. Alright, one last shuffle from the Sacred Rebels deck. Spirals of Manifestation. All right now, Spirals of Manifestation. Spirals is getting to start in that brain, in our consciousness, so we can move forward to being the whole you, okay? Spirals of Manifestation. The creative, rebellious path of love moves in spirals. It's not linear. Sometimes our mind decides that the way forward is to take clear steps from one point to the next logical point. However, there is a genius within that can guide us on an alternative route. If there is an unnecessary pothole or delay in the typical linear path of progression, and the curve loop in the path will be quicker, more fun, and more beautiful, then why not allow yourself to be guided to that path? This can happen through trust and wisdom rather than rigid adherence to what on the surface appears to be logical progression. You are in the midst of spiral manifestation. Something is coming into being, even if you think it's further away than ever before. How amazing it will seem when what you have been dreaming of falls into place. Yep, what you've been dreaming of falls into place. Suddenly, what have you been thinking or creating will plop into reality, seemingly out of nowhere, because it was just around the bend, just out of view on the spiral manifestation, and you could not see it coming. In truth, it was coming to you all along. Sorry, this was kind of long. But know that it was, I think spirits, you said exactly right. Manifestations is spiraling to build a new consciousness. And we thought it was far away, but it's right here. We just have to do something empowering to get that spiral going. Trust in ourselves. Surrender to miracles. It's bound to happen. It's on its way. And ain't nothing you can do to stop it. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. If you would like a reading, definitely check me out on Instagram at high_frequency_seeker. And I hope to see you there. Ta-ta.